Hey guys, welcome back to Gypsyfae Creations. Today's soap making video is going to be a little different. New accessory. His name is Smudge. Smudge the cat. He loves people's shoulders. He wanted to say hi to you guys today in the video. Anyway, I am doing some cupcake soaps today. I've never made cupcake soaps. I've made soap, I've made cupcakes. I've not made cupcake soap. So, I'm going to do an apple pie fragrance cupcake in the spirit of the fall collection. And hopefully they turn out. Wish me luck. Smudge off my shoulders. He can't be here for this part as much as he wanted to help. He's very helpful. He'll even help you when, I don't know, you're on the toilet trying to take a poo. He wants to be on your shoulders. Can't do anything by yourself. But this he cannot help with. If you have animals, they should not be in the same room. Just saying. Alright, so oils set at room temperature. Lye solution set at room temperature. A little bit of calculation needed in doing this soap recipe because trying to figure out how much each one of these silicone molds holds to fill up your cupcakes, and then trying to figure out how much icing should go on each one is kind of like I have no idea what I'm doing. So hopefully I have enough to go in these and I have enough to go on top of these. And it's also the opposite of what I typically do, which is I have a very big bowl of the base soap and a very small bowl of the icing, and it's quite the opposite this time. So we're going to take our kitchen vibrator. Pour our solution down the stick blender into the oils, and we're going to give it a little whirl. Got a little bit of air bubbles in there because there's not a lot of batter I'm working with here. I am only making like 6 or 7, and by maybe 6 or 7, I really don't know if I'll get 6 or 7 out of this. Going to find out though. The color I'm using is the Nurture Soap Bronze Brown Mica Powder, and this is just going to be the cake part of the cupcake. I thought, you know, brown and pie, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. Just need the icing and the cupcake bottom to be 2 different colors, that way you can tell that it's icing and cupcake, if you know what I mean. I don't want it too dark, but I probably made it a little too dark. It'll look like chocolate. Alright, the fragrance I'm using is called Hot Apple Pie, and it is by Brambleberry. This is very good for like potpourri and lotions, and it's really universal. I would use this in anything. I'm using it in soap obviously, but I feel like it's that typical fall fragrance that you would smell everywhere in candles and potpourri, and I don't know, what else can I name? It's a very popular smelling fragrance. Scrape that side down. Right, set this to the side, and we're going to just start pouring into the cupcake molds now. I got these off Amazon. They're just silicone cupcake molds. Hopefully they hold up. Not recommending them yet. Notice there's 7 cupcake liners there. I might even have to do 8. I don't know. I might only get 6. Which is what I was going for, by the way. I do only want 6 of these. And then if everybody likes them, I'll make more. But for now, I just wanted to try 6 because, like I said, I've never done this before. And so far, I'm liking these cupcake molds. They are holding up quite well. Should I go for a 6? I kind of want to level them out. I can't! They're just gonna have to look like that. I'm gonna go for a 7. Scrape it down and fill the 7th one, and I'll have 7. I'm happy with that. Get in there. And the icing I'm using, I actually put real cinnamon in it. I don't know if that's a thing, if I'm supposed to do that or not, but I did it. It's just gonna be a white icing with some cinnamon on top, and I made the embeds out of, can you guess? Soap dough! This is fun. I just want to play in this for a little bit. So kind of happy that I got 7 cupcakes out of this because I think I made way too much icing. Alright, so I have a Wilton 8B tip here. It's a very large tip. I think this is what we use for cupcakes. Yeah. I'm just going to put a little dollop in each one of these just to get started. I don't know if you can see the detail of this, but there is cinnamon in the icing, and I quite like it. Alright, I'm nervous. I might have to put labels on these that say do not eat, because they smell good enough and hopefully they look good enough to eat. I might have to rename them from like hot apple pie to be like hot apple cake or apple, I don't know, something apple cake. Apple cupcakes. They don't look like apple pies. I don't know what I was thinking. Too much icing is better than not enough, right? I kind of want to make them a little taller just because I have so much icing. Ah! That's a lot of icing, guys. I really do have like a lot of icing left over. Try one more layer on them. I don't want to be like Leaning Tower of Pisa. Still put embeds on these things. I don't think I'm going to put another layer on there. I got too much icing, Bradley. Would you like some?
Yeah, Aaron, can I have some?
Would you like a spoonful?
Yeah. Is it buttercream?
Alright, so the embeds I'm using, I have these little soap dough apples that I made and some very, I don't know, ugly looking cinnamon sticks. And I'm just going to stick the apples on top and the cinnamon sticks in the middle. That. What do you think?
Beautiful. It smells so good. My gosh.
I'm really happy how the icing turned out. I'm just not happy that I have so much of it.
We can find something else to put it in, I suppose.
We're just gonna make like icing piles of soap.
Soapy icing piles.
And I think I'm going to top this off with hopefully what looks like a caramel drizzle. And hey guys, I'm using melt and pour. I'm not using the oil drizzles anymore. I've given up on that method. And let me go get that ready. So melt and pour and just some gold mica that I've mixed together. It's really hot. And I'm going to attempt to drizzle on here. A nice, pretty caramel drizzle. Quite happy with these. And they really look good enough to eat. And the cinnamon sticks don't look half bad when they're in the cupcake. When they're out, they were a little scary looking. I'm making a mess. I'm the queen of making messes. And last but not least, yay. And then we're gonna let these sit for probably not as much time as like a full loaf of soap. Probably just let these set for about 8 to 10 hours, and then I'm going to try and peel them out and show you guys. So the cupcake soap has sat for a very, very long time. Probably could have unmolded them a long time ago, and I was really excited to do so, just because they are just so cute and they smell so good, and this is so easy to do. So the silicone molds just kind of pop right off, and you have to be careful because I'm afraid like I'm going to take them off and then it's going to slip out of my hand and a cupcake is going to go on the floor. But it comes off really easy. Looks really good. I'm a little disappointed in the mica that I used, this supposedly bronze brown mica. It looked a little gray at first. And I guess it's not the brown that I was going for. It's not realistic, you know. So satisfying, just peeling that off. How adorable are these cupcakes? I am in love with them. All I want to do now is just make cupcake soap. Sorry guys. I'm just changing all my recipes for cupcake soap. The icing is just perfect. It looks so real. So many people that saw these were like, oh, I'm coming over to eat some cupcakes. And I'm like, no, you're not. I didn't make cupcakes. I made soap. They're just so realistic looking. Bah. There we go. And last but not least, ta-da! How adorable are those? So, there you have it. I hope you guys make your own soap cupcakes and share them with me. Let me know what inspires you. They smell so good. I'd like to eat them, but I won't. Chip, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to the camera too? Come here. Oh, this is the Gypsy cat. What do you think of cupcakes, Gypsy? Say hi. Hi, Gypsy. Don't they smell good? Don't you want to eat it? Aren't they cute? Like you? Okay. She doesn't like the cupcakes. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave some comments or questions down below. And until next time, smell you later.